Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3 in the Chaos Cup, the first competition of the new season. I am AV Unit 2. How you doing tonight? I'm excited. You know why I'm excited? Because we've got my boys, my brethren neglected of Nuffle, and they will be up tonight against the evil, the rotten, the despicable Irish Wristwatch. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings really quick at the beginning here in week 3. As you can see, Tracksuit Mafia coached by Merrick. Merrick, the current reigning Chaos Cup champion, in first place, snugly with 6 points, currently undefeated. A 4-point TD differential. Tonight it'll be Neglected of Nuffle versus Irish Wristwatch. Both teams still very much in it. However, this is a pivotal week in this competition. We've got 3 more weeks in Swiss before the cut to top 4. Both teams, all teams really, are looking for a win. It is about at this point in week 3 where you really want to start to focus on working your way up that ladder, trying to secure your spot in the top 4. And so whatever strategies you had maybe to build up your team, you need to start balancing that with trying to win the competition. If you win the Chaos Cup, you get invited to the Blood Bowl. That's the big game. That's the big show. And if you don't make it, then that might be fine too. You might be trying to build up for the next competition in the season. Ninja Gloppy says, you took great pains to correctly pronounce Irish Wristwatch. I did take great pains to correctly pronounce it. Let's take a look at the lineups. First up, we have Irish Wristwatch, coached by Wenger. Wenger, of course, is the league runner-up from last season. He's coming in with a TV of 1050 and a full roster. Not just a full roster, but he has 12 players on this roster. One of them is injured. She sells seashells. She has an injury, which means whenever she takes an injury roll, it's going to be a +1. So with that AV of 7, oh man, I hope that number 4 lineman can stay alive, can see her dream of a Blood Bowl career to fruition. She might just die, who knows? But also, a level up here on Fred Fed Ted Bread. That's a Skaven lineman with a block skill. Very key skill, very important skill. Block is almost universally good on any player. That's 3 players with the block skill now. Block says if you have a result that would knock you down, the both down result, then you don't get knocked down on that block, on that roll. Very good skill. But more importantly, in my opinion, Rarely Leery Rory, the number 8 Skaven thrower, picked up a mutation. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about Underworld teams, these mutation skills. He picked up extra arms. Extra arms means that when this Skaven thrower tries to pick up the ball, tries to intercept the ball, tries to catch the ball, it's going to be a +1. With an AG of 3, that's not bad. Very good skill. And what's so important, what's so valuable, what's so strong about mutation skills is that they run the gamut as to what they can do. So if you have access to mutations, you can kit out your team really the way you want. And so we're starting to see Wenger here decide how he wants his team to play, right? With this number 8 Skaven thrower, with Rarely Leery Rory here with the extra arms, if he wants to play a running game, we might see the number 8 thrower back to receive on kickoff. If he wants to threaten a passing game, we might see the number 8 thrower go down pitch. He's got options now with the extra arm. 3 TRRs, that's a lot of TRRs, especially this early in the season. 1 apothecary to protect those fragile goblins, and 2 fan factor. SB Beaver says, wait, is this game a 12v5 lineup? Hey, don't spoil it. Don't ruin it. Well, with that, why don't we take a look at the Neglected of Nuffle's team? Look at that. They have a TV of 550. Why is that? Well, they've got 8 players on their roster. But wait, there's more. 3 of those players are injured. Just 5 players are getting fielded tonight for the poor Neglected of Nuffle. They are indeed neglected by Nuffle. That means he's got a TV of 550. He's got to pick up 6 linemen. Those 6 linemen will cost 60K a pop. That's 360K. Well, he doesn't have to pay for them, but that's 360K that will count against him in team value. That's going to bring his team value up to 910 against a TV of 1050 for Irish Wristwatch. Means 140,000 gold in inducement money will be handed over to War Horseman in petty cash rather. Will be handed over to War Horseman in the inducement phase. He's got 80k in the bank. That means just 10k out of the treasury. That could be a wizard. Could we see our first wizard of the season tonight? Man, I hope so. What does he have on this poor, thin roster? He's got one thrower, one catcher, not bad at all. Two blitzers, not bad at all. They have block and they have sidestep. Again, with sidestep, when you get blocked, typically you have to be blocked into the 3 spaces behind you, and the attacker gets to choose. With the sidestep skill, you can be blocked into any of the 8 adjacent spaces around you, and the defender, the blitzer here, would choose. So that's a very, very good skill. And then, of course, he's got a lineman here. Just 2 TRRs, nothing else as far as support staff is concerned. What's he going to do? What's he going to do with 5 players? Well, honestly, I think on offense, he's okay. I think on offense, he's still going to be able to score fairly easily. He has to keep action order in mind. Journeymen are linemen with the loner skill. Loner means that if you want to spend a TRR, you have to roll a die first. On a 4+ you can. On a 1 to 3 you can't, but you still spend the TRR. And what that means practically is that you don't want to waste TRRs on players with loners, and that in turn means that your loner players tend to be the last players you want to activate on your turn. Because he has so many of them, 6 of them, that might be tough. Now, on offense, I don't think it will be. I think he still has, those linemen are still great. They still have an AG of 4. He's got an AG of 4 across the board. I don't see much of a problem with him scoring on offense. Just has to keep that keep those journeymen in mind, and I think he'll be all right. It's defense where he's going to have a lot of trouble. 6 players with loner means that they can easily be displaced. They can easily be picked apart and picked away from the defensive formation in such a manner that War Horseman is not going to want to do anything with them, right? He might not want to dodge them. He doesn't want to take that risk. He might not want to stand them up. He doesn't want to take a risk. So that is going to be something that Irish Wristwatch is going to exploit for sure tonight. They've got a full roster. There's a weakness here, and I'm sure there's a target on these 5 poor elves back. But if War Horseman can find a way to prevent that, if he can find a way to not have his formation picked apart, not have those journeymen used against him, he stands a good chance here. He could pull this out. So it's still really anyone's game, but honestly, I got to give it to Irish Wristwatch just for having 12 players versus 5. But we'll see. I'll be very happy if War Horseman can pull this out. 140k in petty cash is a whole lot of money in petty cash, and man, if he gets a wizard, I will be ecstatic. But if he gets something else with that, that's fine too. That's a lot of money to play with. He also has the 80k in the bank. So we'll see what he wants to do here tonight. We'll see if both coaches are ready to go. It looks like both are in Discord, so we'll head on over to Cabal TV. And we'll wait for the inducement phase to finish up, and we'll get this game underway. Clifey says he should sack that one when he has an AG of 3. I think he might. If it's in, that was an injured player, and if you, there's no harm in keeping an injured player on the roster. It doesn't count against your TV. When that player heals up, yeah, you might want to sack him. Oh, we've got new features here too. We've got sound alerts. They should show up as a component, an overlay on the screen. And they're also a panel below the screen on twitch.tv if you're watching via the website. I've added like 20 sound bites. They're 10 bits a pop except for one of them. So feel free to experiment with those if you like. There's a bunch. Again, I think there's like 20 of them in there. So still waiting for the inducement phase, and this is a big one. Again, it's 140k to spend. He could spend that on a wizard. He could pick up some extra TRRs. He could keep his players safe with Bloodwiser Babes. They're 50k a pop. He could pick up 2 just in petty cash. He could pick up a 3rd, dip it into his treasury. SPV cheered. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Still waiting for the inducement phase to finish up. The fame advantage, I'm sorry, the fan factor advantage is currently going to Irish Wristwatch. They have 2 fan factor versus 0, I believe. Let's see real quick. Yeah, 2 fan factor versus 0, so he'll have a +2 basically to a d6 roll. For a chance to have the fame advantage going into this match. Still in the inducement phase. Wow, what's going on? If I could be a fly on the wall. What is being selected? What is being talked about? What is being murmured? He could pick up a star player. I can't remember what star players are available for Pro Elves, but conceivably he could get a star player. Star players tend to be fairly expensive. They can get over 300K. All right, we're ready to go. And it looks like Irish Wristwatch will be on defense here to start this week 3 off. Clear skies. Wenger often wishes for sweltering heat, just not in his own games. And of course, or rather, indeed, he came up with the fame advantage. He has a +1 fame advantage. We'll see if that works out for him here on the kickoff event table. War Horseman picked up an extra TRR, and wow, is that it? So he picked up the extra TRR. It looks like he didn't want to dip any further into his treasury. 3-man line for Irish Wristwatch. They got that big strength 5 troll on the line, flanked by 2 goblins. Those goblins, of course, are Stunty and Titchy. If they need to dodge away from the line, they can do that with ease. They can also lend assist. This guy right here. This guy right here. Who let this SP Beaver on here? What is going on? Can you believe this guy? All right, here's the kickoff. Cheering fans. Neglected of Nuffle get another TRR, and that's, man, maybe Nuffle is smiling upon them here in this game. 4 TRRs now to start the game. All right, we lowered the volume on Jebaited. Sorry if that was too loud. It was pretty loud for me too. Is the stream down? Is it not working? Okay, good. Good. War Horseman neglected a Nuffle. Setting up a cage on the left side, just inside the left wide zone. Shifting players to the left. He's keeping 2 players on the line. He's keeping at least 1 player on the line. Moves the number 6 blitzer forward in the right wide zone. We dropped the volume for debated down to 70%. We'll see if that helps. Wow, so he's going in to blitz this goblin in the left wide zone. 2-die blitz, clean hit, first hit of the night. AV of 7. Good knockdown. Is he going to move the blitzer? No, he's going to keep those 2 players forward in the left wide zone. And now turn 1 to Irish Wristwatch. They're going to get a couple of hits on the line. Well, they'll get at least 1. Man, that is loud, isn't it? It's really loud. I'm gonna have to mess with the volume at some point after the game. Blitz! Blitz on the line, on the left side of the line, results in a push against the number 7 lineman, the Journeyman. Yeah, and so now he'll get, that was that first block, so now he'll get to take a second block here. Clean block with the troll. Good hit. Here, you know what I can do? I can change the volume for all alerts. It'll reduce the volume for subs and stuff, but it might work for this game, and then I can fix it properly later. There, we'll see if that works. I reduced all alerts down to a number of decibels. Irish Wristwatch, there's that stunty dodge you saw there. I mean, they can go anywhere. They mark the front left corner of the cage. Turn 2 back to the neglected of Nuffle. Who's the best, though? That's what I want to know. Who's the best? I think my elves are the best. I think neglected and Nuffle are the best. Ninja Gloppy demanded death on the stream alert volume. I'm sorry. You never quite know how new sounds work until you go live stream. You can test it all you want, but until it goes live, you have no idea what's happening. Cage is going to move to the right side of the pitch here, just behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the blitz. 2-die blitz. This is against the Skaven thrower. This is the one with extra arms. He's going to get a clean hit out of this. Can he take him off the pitch? He cannot. And Ninja Gloppy's. What a great idea this was. Turn 2. I don't even know what's happening. Turn 2 back to Irish Wristwatch. Here we go. They still have a very significant secondary. They're going to pull back the goblin in the left wide zone. And my Marty87 says my ears are bleeding. What are you talking about? That was beautiful. That was so eloquent and lovely. He's gonna set up the 2-die block against the number 6 blitzer in the right wide zone. SPP versus, it's what I always wanted, my house to be drowned by the sound of a 2-year-old on a recorder. Omae wa mou shindeiru. That is from Fist of the North Star, if you're unfamiliar. You're already dead. One die block, both standing result, both players skilled with the block skill, so they'll both remain standing on that both down result, rather. The number 3 Skaven thrower shifts back to center pitch. Ninja Globby says, it's not broken, it's a feature. There's an injury. Oh no! Oh no! At least it's a journeyman, but he's off the pitch. 1-man player advantage now for Irish Wristwatch. At least it's one of the expendable journeymen. Can you imagine these journeymen going home and talking to their partners? Hey, hey, I think the coach called me expendable today, but I'm not sure. Takes a 1-die block on the left side of the line, gets a good push out of it. Ninja Globby says, we went to the Sound Alert stream and a Blood Bowl game broke out. R.I.P. indeed, that poor journeyman. That poor guy. He signed on for some contract work, didn't realize who he was up against. Turn 3 back to the neglected of Nuffle. Cage is feeling some pressure here on the right side of the pitch. He can shift out to the right sideline if he wants. He can even set up a half cage if he wants, but then he's committed. Clavius wants him to run away. Run forward. Run through this. He's got a hole open here at center pitch. Looks like he's going to shift this cage forward just 2 spaces. He's got to be careful here. The troll's going to mark the back left corner of the cage. He's going to get a free block here, which will then free up the blitz to come in on the ball carrier. SP Beaver says, where's the GFI sound alert? I really tried looking for one that would suit a GFI, but I couldn't find anything. Ventra says, I think the volume of the sound alerts is directly proportional to EVA stream income. I think inversely proportional, really. 2-die block back, way back here in the backfield. This is against the Skaven throw. SP Beaver thinks he's dead, and you know what? Close enough. Another injury, this time against Rarely Leery Rory. 10v10 on the pitch now. That is one of the 2 throwers knocked off the pitch. That was the one with an extra arm. He's gone. He's out. He will. His career is, in fact, to be continued. Oh, he's going to take the 1-die block on the troll. That's how he's going to try to protect this cage. He's going to get a push. He'll follow up. He'll get at least 2 more blocks on it, too. Wow. Wow. You know what? I like this play. Well done. Well done by War Horseman. He's trying to take the troll down. What? It's all right anyway. That troll's an uphill block at the moment. He's also, by pushing the troll away from his teammate, his really stupid roll is now a 50-50 instead of a 5/6 chance. That's really good play by War Horseman. I appreciate that. Two-die block on the front right corner of the cage. Oh, that would have been so much better if it was a death. Vendra says, oh my god, that one. Still has a blitz on the table. And he's going to take it here on the back right corner of the cage. No, he's going to take it on the ball carrier. Yeah, well done. Ball's going to scatter. Oh no, and the ball carrier's KO'd. Where's the ball scatters? Ball scatters. I don't really know who's that favorable for. The ball's dead at center pitch. That poor Skaven. She sells seashells. She's injured already. she might be looking at a few more injuries before the day is up. The failed goblin dodge. That's a snake eyes on the roll. And now turn 4 to the neglected of Nuffle. Can they get this ball back? I think they've got to find a way to take down the troll. I think they've got to blitz one of these Skaven and then go after it. Either secure it or just straight up go after it. One-man player advantage for Irish Wristwatch at the moment. That's Irish Wristwatch's theme song. They play that when they hit the pitch. Just one player moved so far for the neglected of Nuffle. He's got a minute 2 to play in this turn. Claffy says no one will be able to hear anything from this game. Ninja Claffy says the bass from John Cena's entrance really complements the hits the players take. Swears a glass of wine. One die blitz. This is gonna work out. He's gonna blitz the Skaven Blitzer. This is looking at a 9+. Didn't get it. Blitzed him onto, or pushed him onto the ball, went for the pickup. If he spends the TRR, it's a 75% chance to pick up this ball. I think he does it. Claffy says YOLO ball time. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he's going to spend it. And he still fails to pick it up. Oh, my goodness. And the ball goes everywhere. All right. Not a bad place for the neglected of Nuffle now. They've still got some blocks to take here. Nani? What? $26 seconds to go. Good dodge by the lineman. That AG of 4 means dodges only fail on a 1. Positive dodges only fail on a 1. What? What? Went for the went for the quick. I'm sorry. Went for the short pass. It was an inaccurate pass. Ended up in the hands of a elf anyway. Bounced out. Now the ball's forward down pitch. Nutty. What? What just happened? And now Irish Wristwatch in the final turn of the first quarter. They're going to be able to pick up this ball. Yeah, 2-die block on the number 11 lineman. Good hit. Yes, sir. That was a stun indeed, and that's a great stun. I don't know if he's going to go for the ball just yet. He might want to take a few blocks. He's got a number of players here that are in a little bit of a trepidatious position. SB Beaver says, okay, that's the creepiest one yet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Sure Hands failed. Another Snake Eyes. Sure Hands give you a free reroll on the pickup, and it failed twice with 2 1s roll. And now the neglected of Nuffle are back up. They have a really good shot at getting a 2-die blitz on Black Bat, picking up this ball and heading down pitch with it in hand. Just do it. Just do it, War Horseman. Cleffy says, is there still a game going on? I've lost track. The ball sure is greased today. It is. Good dodge with the blitz. Oh, he's just going straight in for the pickup. So he dodged the blitzer, didn't take the blitz on the Skaven thrower. Not going to GFI with the blitzer. Takes a 2-die blitz back at center pitch. 2-die block back at center pitch. Gets a KO on Fred Fed Ted Bread. Well done. I think it's all tied up on the pitch now. 9v9 perhaps. 8v8. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it looks like a one-man player advantage for Irish Wristwatch at the moment. 9v8. SB Beaver says, I mean, he's slowly fumbling the ball the right way. He is doing that. Takes a 2-die block on that Skaven lineman. Pushes him forward. He's only going to get a 1-die. He can get a 1-die skilled block on him next, but I think he might want to take the blitz. Blitz against the thrower. We'll see what he decides to do. Yeah, he's going to take... Oh, no, it's a 2... Wait, why is that a 2-die blitz? Oh, it's because it got... All right, fair. Good hit. Didn't follow up, though, so he's going to stay in the tackle zones of both the Goblin and the Blitzer. Unless he dodges away, but... Oh, I guess, you know what? I guess it's fine if he intended to dodge away, because he can still positive dodge this way. SP Beaver says, I was going to question the use of a journeyman, but I'm not sure how much of a choice he had. Yeah, I probably would use a journeyman as well. He's got a 1-die block with the blitzer here, but it's a skill block. Oh, he's going to dodge instead. He's going to try to shore up this ball. Wow. And I don't think he wants to do anything against this troll. I think he's fine in the backfield. It's an uphill block anyway at the moment. Irish Wristwatch. We are into the second quarter. Number 9 Goblin moves from left wide zone back to center pitch, trying to get in front of the ball carrier. Ooh, takes a step. Takes a GFI step toward the ball carrier. Now has a tackle zone on the number 5 blitzer. Second Goblin, Quinoa on the left wide zone, moves back into the safety position. Number 12 Goblin moves into assist on these blocks back at center pitch. Clivey says this game is every bit as insane as I was hoping. Yes, indeed. If War Horseman can score at any point now, I think he comes out ahead 1-0 in the half, and that's you can't ask for a whole lot better than that. Moves the number 6 Skaven blitzer forward, so now they're... Ooh, he's going to mark the ball carrier. Didn't want to risk that Skaven blitzer getting blitzed down. He still could, but it's tougher now. Blitz on the ball carrier. 2-die blitz. Good hit. Good hit. The ball carrier has block. He doesn't have dodge. So this will be a knockdown. The ball scatters into the hands of the Skaven blitzer. Well done by Wenger. Good stunty dodge. Cleffius asks, how many ball carrier knockdowns have there been now this half? Like 5? There's been a number. There's been a number. Failed. Skaven dodge. He's going to spend the TRR here. Good dodge. Irish Wristwatch down to 2 TRRs. He's trying to shore up this ball. And he's done a fine job of it. SB Beaver says, what turn are we on? 5. Yes, indeed. It's the final half of turn 5. 2-die block on the number 10 Journeyman results in a push block. And that'll be it. Turn 6, back to the neglected of Nuffle. What do you do? What do you do? Was the blitzer prone? Why is he red? I guess he was prone. Moves the number 11 journeyman to the left of the goblin here, who is to the left of the ball carrier. Looking to get a 2-die block out of that. Moving some players into position in front of the ball carrier. Smart play here. Moving your free players first. So just in case a die roll goes awry. Wow, good dodge. 1 die block on the ball carrier. He's got a skull. He'll have to spend the TR. He'll have to spend the TRR, and this is the problem with Loner. He needed a 4+. It's a 50-50. Failed the Loner roll. He still has to spend the TRR, and that is a turnover. 2 TRRs left for the neglected of Nuffle. That's the big problem with Journeyman. And he's got 6 of them. Well, he has 5 left on the pitch. 3 turns left for Irish Wristwatch to try to score in this half. If they can, they'll be looking good to win this game. They will be on offense in the second half, but of course, anything can happen. They've got the speed to do it, too. SP Beaver says, pass to the troll. Yeah, pass to that troll with that massive agility of 1. 2-die block on the number 5 blitzer. Good hit. Oh, good stun, too. That blitzer will be all but out for the rest of the half. Taking a nap. Sleeping it off. Goblin moves to tie up the number 4 catcher in front of the cage. Here comes the blitz on that catcher. 2-die blitz. This will work out. It's a Skaven blitzer. The both down result will be a good block for the blitzer, and he will move forward 2 more spaces. Well done. SP Beaver says, does he have kryptonite in his pocket? Maybe. He's going to have to pull some people over to protect the ball carrier. Who's coming over? 2-die block back at center pitch. Good block on the number 7 journeyman. Lifey says the troll still has like 15 elves around it. Oh wow, he got a stun. It's another good stun. Stun puts you out for a turn because the neglected of Nuffle only have 2 turns left in this half. That means they're effectively out for the rest of the half. It's 1 turn where they're staying on the ground, and it's another turn where they'll find themselves probably out of position, so they'd have to spend 1 more turn getting back into position. 33 seconds left in turn 6. Good stunty dodge by the Goblin, and good movement to try to protect this ball carrier. Half cage just off the sideline. He's going to move players into position to try to prevent the neglected of Nuffle from moving anyone toward this ball carrier. 2-die block against the number 6 blitzer. Number 6 blitzer, where's he going to go? Does he go here? Does he? Nope. He's gonna push himself right right into the war zone. So War Horseman had the sidestep skill. He elected to sidestep here. 9 seconds left in turn 6. Probably not going to do anything with it. No, he's going to move the Goblin. Fair enough. Look at that. Look at all those dodges he made. And fail. Did he just fail the GFI? Did he just fail the... Did you see all those dodges he made? Did you see that? Did you see that? That's what you fail right there. That's what you fail. Well done. You know, Venger knows the odds. GFIs fail 900% of the time. You can make 5 successful dodges, but you try that GFI, you spent the TRR in that too and failed it. 900% of the time. Vendrus lowered the GFI failure rate from 900% to 99%. Too little, too late. We'll see if it helps out War Horseman, though. Turn 7. All he has to do is... Yeah. That's a third failed GFI in a row. You gonna spend the TRR? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Gets a tackle zone on the Skaven Blitzer. He has to be really careful that he doesn't get surfed here. TRR is spent. No TRRs left for turn 7 here for the Neglected of Nuffle. Both Vendrus and SPB lowered the GFI failure rate from 900% to 99%. And you can see it worked out there. He spent the TRR, and the GFI worked on the second try. $50 seconds left. Man, he is putting tackle zones on players. Not sure what the plan is here. I guess he wants to get the turn 8 hit, perhaps. But these goblins, they are tough to nail down. 2-die blitz coming up. Clean hit against the number 2 goblin. Doesn't get anything out of that blitz. Is he going to continue to move the blitzer? I think he has to. I think he has to. Oh. We do need a hero. Move that blitzer. Oh, he's not going to move the blitzer. All right, the blitzer's going to stay put. He's going to move the journeyman in front of the cage instead. So both the journeyman and the number 9 lineman are currently marked. We'll see if this play works out for him. Turn 7, back to Irish Wristwatch. Skaven Blitz, or the Skaven players here have an MA of 7. He's got to get in a scoring position by the end of this turn. If he does it with the blitzer, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is scoring position right here. He has to move his maximum space, and that'll give him a chance to score on 2 GFIs on the next turn. SP Beaver says frees up the troll to do something. It does, but the troll will have to, it's a 50-50 if he even gets to do it. Well, I guess he could stand up the goblin first, move him over the troll, and then the troll can pass his really stupid roll on a 2+. Nope, he's going to go in and he's going to block down all these players. Here it comes. 2-die blitz. Gets a push out of it. He's fine with that. Follows up. That was the blitz. So now what? He's got to move the ball. Yeah, so he moves the goblin over. Now he's going to move the troll. What's the plan? So I guess these 2 players are going to screen out the ball carrier. Or give some protection for the ball carrier. Failed dodge. He has to spend the TRR. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that is it for Irish Wristwatch. They're not going to be able to score on this half. Can Neglected of Nuffle still score? Oh my goodness, they can. Final turn, turn 8. If they can get this ball down pitch to, man, a whole bunch of people. I think it's these 2 players. No, 3, 4. They've got 4 players in scoring position right now. SP Beaver says, let's see a Vloop's play here. I want to see it happen. Moves a play. Oh, is he? Oh, what? Is this going to be a Hail Mary? Decides to move a player into the end zone first. SB Beaver says, I would have waited to move until after the pass. I agree. Unless it's going to be like a pickup to a handoff to a run to a pass? I'm not sure. Cleffius asks, can he pass that far? Let's see. He can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. He can pass from here. So he can pass from just across the line of scrimmage, just like that. Here it comes! Failed pass. He's going to have to spend the TRR. Only a 6 succeeds. Will he get it? Nope. Wow, what a pass. So that would have been more successful, possibly more successful, if he could have reduced the gap there. Passing in Blood Bowl is by far the riskiest action you can take, just because there's so many die rolls. You have to, if you have the ball in your hand, well, let's play it out the way he did. So he had to grab the ball. You've got to roll to pick up the ball. Then you have to roll to pass the ball. Then well, technically you roll for an interception first. Then you roll to pass the ball. Then you roll to catch the ball. 2-die stand-up blitz. SB says, does being next to someone lower the pass odds? It does. Got a stun. It's not going to do much. Well, it's not going to do anything, except possibly make him make the number 3 lineman the target of a foul. No way to score. Might just goes for some SPP here. Indeed, it looks like he will. Oh, is it going to be a troll throw? Is it going to be a troll throw? Tara Windy uses. Thank you for sharing more of the how to play the game bits. You bet. One of the goals I want with this is just share this rad game with people and show people how to play and get people interested in the game. Thank you for coming out and watching. I appreciate it. No knockouts come back onto the pitch. And that's it. 0-0 at the half. This time, Irish Wristwatch will be on offense. So this is where Neglected of Nuffle is going to have a trickier time. They have 5, 6, 7, 8. They have a 9-man team. Let's see what they're up against. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1-man player advantage for Irish Wristwatch right now. But Neglected of Nuffle has so many loners, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 loners on the pitch. They have to be careful. They can't. We saw that in the first half. You move a loner. If you do it too early and you really need that roll to succeed, then you've got to spend a TRR, and you only have a 50% chance of the TRR of being even able to use it. Still have to spend it. So he needs to be really careful of action order here. And you can bet that Wenger is going to take advantage of this. He's going to try to go after some of these loners and split them up. He wants to break up this formation so that these loners either have to go first or won't go at all. That Psycho Yandere says, I love how they just leave the injured and knockout players out in the sun. Literally no concern for them overheating. Yeah, these teams really don't they don't spend a lot of time on support for the players. SPP says it sounds like another vote for Sweltering Heat. Thanks for coming out, that Psycho Yandere. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy Blood Bowl. SP Beaver asks, didn't they start with 6 loners? Yeah, they did. And you can... 5 loners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 loners, I suppose. So you can see a 4-man line for Neglected of Nuffle right now. Very wide line. They're leaving a hole right down center pitch. Wenger and Irish Wristwatch are going to go in hard on the right side of this line here. They're going to block down both these players. Yeah, and they're just going to run players right down this hole. I really hope Neglected of Nuffle goes for a short kick. They don't have a kicker, but if they go for a short kick and it ends up over here, or over here, or over here, that would be awesome. That Psycho Yandere says, I love Blood Bowl, but I enjoy the meme that is the vampires. Vampires are tough to play. Here's the kickoff. Cheering fans, Neglected of Nuffle yet again. They don't have the fame advantage, but man, drive number 2, they're going to get an extra TRR. They're up to 4. And he did kick short, and the ball did end up over here. Well done, War Horseman. I appreciate that. Irish Wristwatch now going to shift way over to the left wide zone. Sends a player down pitch. Shave a single shingle. Number 6 Goblin. Threatening as a receiver. Number 2 Goblin, Quinoa. Moves over to center pitch. Skaven lineman. She sells. She has an injury. Wow. Another sure hands failure by the Skaven thrower. Did he even go to practice this week? Man, if I were Wenger, I'd be having a talk with Blackback Bat after the game. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. And now Neglected of Nuffle has a real shot to collapse down on this ball. He's got 8 turns. Number 8 Journeyman moves down the left wide zone. Marks the number 7 Blitzer. Selfish Shellfish. Cliffy says this is a great opportunity. It is indeed. Marks again with the number 7 lineman, but he's in the tackle zone of the number 4 Skaven lineman. She sells seashells. Wow. Interesting move with the number 9 lineman. He is now in 2 tackle zones. Looking to set up the 2-die blitz on the number 7 Blitzer, I have to imagine. Sends a player back to mark the number 11 Goblin. Cliffy says, Elf aggro. Man, he's going in. He's going in. Down to 5 players before the game starts. He doesn't care. He's going in. This is Blood Bowl. Moves number 11 lineman down across center pitch. Cliffy says, who's taking the blitz, I wonder? I have to imagine it's the number 6 Blitzer. Yeah, sure enough. 2-die blitz. This will work out. Well done. Do you follow up? I don't know if I would. He does. All right, he's going to mark the number 3 thrower. SP Beaver says, I want to see the uphill block on the troll. I'm always a fan of uphill blocks. Let's go. Let's do it. Takes the 1-die block on the Skaven Blitzer. He's going to get a push out of it. Probably won't follow up. But who's to say? Man, he is so aggressive. He follows up. He follows up all the time. He's going to say, I am not afraid of you. You're a troll. I don't care. You have your teammates. I don't care. 2-die blitz coming right back at War Horseman. He's going to get the sidestep. Oh, is he going to sidestep onto the ball? He is. He's sidestepping on the ball. Where's the ball going to go? Where's the ball going to go? Scatters right back to where it would have been on a typical kickoff. Cliffy says, as soon as you said probably doesn't follow up, I assumed he was definitely following up. SB River says, not a chance to get surf there. It's a coming. Yeah, here it is. 2-die surf attempt, and that'll work out. Well done by Wenger. Looking for an 8+ to take him off the pitch. Gets a stun. Well done. He has sidestep. That's good. That's good. Cliffy says you can't surf the sidestepper. Yeah, indeed. I mean, that block was coming one way or another. 2-die block way over the right side of the pitch. Wow. The fearless lineman, number 3, only gets pushed back. 2-die block right behind the troll results in a stun against the number 4 catcher. Number 12 Goblin moves back toward the ball. Trying to get players to collapse out on this ball and secure it so they can start marching forward. 1-die block over at just off the left wide zone. This is going to result in a push and a follow-up to a... Is he going to take the 1-die block? Is he going to take the 1-die block? Tries to dodge out. Shave a single shingle. Tries to dodge away. I think that's our 3rd failed Goblin dodge. Positive, all positive dodges. Got stunned for his trouble. Turn 10, back to the neglected of Nuffle. Yeah, frees up that Elven blitzer to move across center pitch. Man, what? Wow. All right, so he marks the 2 goblins. The goblins, they don't mind too much, but currently it's a 1-die block coming back. He just says, you know what? You can't run from me. I'm gonna mark everybody I possibly can. He's a maniac. He's a maniac. Minute 10 left in turn number 10. Shifts the number 8 lineman over to the right. Completely vacating the left wide zone, save for the stunned player. 2-die block against number 10 Goblin. Trying to take one of these Goblins off the pitch. Just needs an 8+ to do it. Or needs an 8+ for the injury. But only gets a push. Flyface says, mark everyone. Every turn is something you'll be seeing again really soon. Wow. He followed up, and again, he sees himself marked by 2 players. This time it's a 2-die block coming back at him. Well, he's going to take the 1-die blitz. It's not going to work out. He gets a stun out of it. Good trade, though. Good trade. That'll be a turnover. Back to Irish Wristwatch, turn 11. The No Fear Journeyman. The No Fear Everyone. Right out of the gate goes to pick up the ball with the number 3 thrower. Good pickup. That was a good pickup with sure hands. Wow, failed catch. He has to spend the TRR there. Spent the TRR. He's down to 2 TRRs. No TRRs left for the turn. Do you advance the blitzer forward? If you advance the blitzer forward, you are relying on a dodge. He doesn't have to dodge the blitzer, but he's relying on a dodge to try to bring somebody back to protect the ball carrier. Granted, it's a goblin dodge and should be almost free, but he's failed 3 of them. SPB says he just needs to grab the ball and punt it to his stunned player. just punt the ball all the way down pitch. Looks like he's decided where he's going to go. He's blitzing the number 5 blitzer. This is a permanent player on the roster. Clean hit. Gets a KO. Well done. I'm not even sure what the player advantage is at this point. 3, 6, 9 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, no. 10v8, I think. 3, 6, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10v8. 2-man player advantage. There's that dodge, and it worked out. Well done. Dodges away from the number 11 lineman. He's going to dodge away number 12. Perhaps. You might want to mark the lineman. Nope. Going to dodge away. Fair enough. Turn 11. Back to the neglected of Nuffle. What do? I think the first order of business maybe is to stand up the number 6 blitzer. When you are prone to stand up, it costs 3 MA to do so. That means the splitzer will have to spend 3 of his 7 movement allowance to stand up, which will give him 4 movement allowance left to move somewhere. So it cuts your movement down significantly. That's why even if you don't get an injury or a casualty on a hit, a knockdown is still really strong. They're particularly strong against Dwarven teams who have movements of 4. And that means once they stand up, they can only move 1 space without having a GFI. Claffy says, elves can move more after standing up than my dwarves can from a standing position. Yeah, dwarves are slow, man. Dwarves are slow, but they're also a steamroller. 46 seconds left in turn 11. War Horseman looking for an opportunity to go after the ball carrier. He's going to take a 2-die block. He's going to get a... Oh, he spends a... Wow. Spends a TRR. He was looking for a knockdown on Quinoa. Gets a push instead. I guess he's following up. Oh, he doesn't follow up this time. Interesting choice. All right. Wow, what do I know? Keeping me on my toes. He still has movement left with the blitzer. Is there a more advantageous place he can put him? He could conceivably put him here if he wants to just go all in. Nope, blitzer's going to stay put. Wow. Gets the number 3 lineman in front of the ball carrier. It's being marked by the blitzer and the goblin. He's going to eat 2 dice. 2 skilled dice, in fact. Wow, good dodge. Marks the ball carrier again. And now, turn 12 for Irish Wristwatch. Two-die blitz. Wow, he didn't want both down there. So when you get a both down result, That's the JoJo stand, huh? He's when you get the both down results, you don't get a push out of it. So the player stays put. So if you're looking for that free movement, maybe to get out of a tackle zone, and you get a both down result, you don't get a movement. So you have to stay put. If it says a troll on the cage, that is different. So you saw he took that dodge. The dodge succeeded. Now he's going to cage up here across center pitch. I'm not sure what War Horseman does at this point. He's going to have to do something, though. Oh, gets an injury. Was that a journeyman? It was a journeyman. Thankfully, it was a journeyman. He has a smashed knee, but hey, who cares? I wonder if the goblin's going to dodge out to take the corner of the cage. He is indeed. And so Neglected of Nuffle here with his work cut out for him in this final turn of the third quarter. The score is tied 0-0. He's been going in aggressive with elves. You don't see that every day. The score is still tied, though. Life says for the journeyman, a KO or a death are about the same. You don't know, that journeyman could be playing in a game next week. Who knows? Marks the back left corner of the cage. Tasty treat for trolls. Trolls can throw the goblins, but before doing so, there's a possibility that they might eat the goblin. And we've seen that already this week. Number 11 journeyman marks the number 9 goblin on the other side of the line of scrimmage, way back behind the ball. Collapsing down on the left side of the cage. Still hasn't taken his blitz yet. Probably going to go for the 2-die blitz against the number 10 goblin. Marks the number 6 blitzer. .45 seconds left here. Oh no, he's going to take the blitz on the Skaven blitzer instead. He's going to get a push out of it. Skaven blitzer with an AV of 8. That is a lot more resilient than an AV of 7. AV is your armor value. That is the number you need to beat when rolling 2 dice in order to cause an injury. So rolling an 8+ here with an AV of 7 is much more likely than rolling a 9+. Going to take a 2-die block on the number 12 goblin over on the right side of the cage. Clean hit. Man, he just cannot take these guys off the pitch. These goblins, what have they been eating? 15 seconds left. That's it. Fourth quarter begins. And now the momentum is entirely in the hands of Irish Wristwatch. Wenger deciding what he wants to do here. He can trot down pitch. He's got a 1-die block against the blitzer right now that he definitely doesn't want to take. But he can easily make that a 2-die block. Oh, he doesn't have a 1-die block. He has an uphill block right now. Cleffy says, can he score? He can with 2 GFIs. Cleffy says, so no. He has 1 TRR remaining. SP Beaver lowered the GFI failure rate from 900% to 99%. That might be all he needs. All right, there's the blitz for the 2-die block. Clean hit. He moved laterally, so now he can't score. When you blitz, the hit also counts as an MA, so he's too shy from scoring at this point, as you can see here. It's just gonna move the cage forward 2 spaces, and I think that is fair. The troll's gonna be tricky. He's got to get somebody next to this troll. The troll, being really stupid, has to roll a die before he can take his action. If he has a player next to him who can you know, tap him on the shoulder and remind him that he's playing Blood Bowl, that it's only a 2+ to succeed on the roll. Otherwise, if he's by himself, it's a 4+. It's a 50-50. Stunty dodge to get the third corner on this cage. Is he going to try to dodge out the goblin to move the troll? Number 3 thrower marks the number 4 elvish catcher. Oh my goodness! He did try to move the goblin to dodge the troll, but failed the dodge again. And now, Neglected of Nuffle has an open corner on this cage to try to take advantage of. SB Beaver says, who volunteers for that? The last person to tap his shoulder became a snack. Cliffy says, man, a cage of goblins doesn't sound that secure, but these goblins are doing work this game. Well, they're doing that, and they're also tripping over their shoelaces. Moves a player down pitch to get in front of the cage, but not quite in front, so he's not in a real advantageous position right now. Cliffy says he could get a 1-die blitz. I think that's what he wants to do. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ooh. So he moves a player. He marks the ball carrier and the goblin. Right now, the ball carrier has a 2-die block coming back on the catcher. He can still get the 1-die blitz. He can do it with the journeyman now. He gave up the opportunity to do it with the catcher. Still has a number of other players, but most are out of position. "42 seconds. Cliffy says, man, I would have moved the journeyman and blitzed with the... He's not going to blitz at all. Wow. Moves the journeyman, the lineman forward and gets another tackle zone on the ball carrier. Cliffy says, man, I would have moved the journeyman and blitzed with the catcher, but he's a little low on options. I would have done the same. Cliffy says, maybe he's going to go after the goblin. Maybe so. It's an easy 2-die block against a goblin with one player. Failed the dodge. He's going to spend the TRR. That dodge only fails on a 1. Wow. He's trying to shut down the movement options of Irish Wristwatch. 1 second to go. Here's the blitz. What? What? Wow! Dodge blitz on the ball carrier. He's going to get a chain push out of this. Where does the ball scatter? Oh. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. You want to talk aggressive? That's aggressive, man. Well done to War Horseman. You know what? That is an appropriate theme song for that journeyman. Cliffy says he has some kind of anti-stunty, some magic. Maybe he just has like spiked shoes, and as he walks by them, he pokes them in the eye. That's true. That is the correct Elven pronunciation of his name. John Cena. Wenger now, Irish Wristwatch, marking everybody. Still has his blitz on the table, taking his movements. He has 43 seconds left in turn 14 here. He is no doubt going to go after this ball, but first order of business is to take out the number 3 lineman. You can see Wenger playing smart here. He's moving his free players first, the players that don't require a die roll. 1 die block. That'll work out. Number 3 lineman knocked to the ground with a Shoryuken. Seven seconds left. What does he do? What does he do? 3 seconds. Goblin to a ball pickup, but that must be... Oh, he's wondering if he's going to spend his final TRR or not. He is not, and he gets injured for his trouble. Shave a single shingle. The apothecary is not used. Wow. What a game this has been so far. Wow. That, let me do the math. Let me calculate it. Carry the 2, divide by pi. That is precisely the 473rd failed goblin dodge we've seen this game. 3 turns left for the neglected of Nuffle. They're going straight in. They are picking this ball up. They are not afraid. Wow! Long pass to the number 11 lineman, the journeyman. Failed interception. Good pass. Good reception. Oh my lord. Terror when you use sounds like very accurate math there. It was. I was a math major. Wow. Oh, why don't, oh no, why don't move him towards the Skaven. Moves the lineman back to the left wide zone. Takes the 1 die block on the Skaven. Spends the reroll. Whoa! Oh my god, my heart. Got the push. I would have pushed back here and followed up. Spent the TRR. Failed due to the block skill on the blitzer. Yeah, now a 2 die block coming back against this lineman. 2 die blitz, I should say. Yikes, here we go. Pray to Nuffle. That'll work out. Ball scatters to the to the 18-yard line. Goes for the pickup, of course you do. Well done by the Skaven blitzer. that is almost certainly going to be a 1 die. Absolutely going to be a 1 die block coming back. SP Beaver says this game has been something. It has. Good dodge by the thrower, and you can see he moves the thrower back. He defends these squares here. Lifey says, how does he try to score here? How does Irish Wristwatch score? Yeah, he's going to set up for a pass for sure. So he has players in scoring position. SB Beaver has it right. Handoff, pass, score. That's the way you do it. So if all goes well, he'll hand off to the thrower. The thrower that can then throw to the lineman, or does he have anybody else? Nope, can throw to the lineman, and then he can score. 2 turns left for neglected of Nuffle. 0-0 is the score now. Both teams in scoring position. No! Oh no! Oh no! He doesn't blitz! Okay. Oh my god. Alright. No blitz on the ball carrier. Looks like he's playing for the draw. 2 die block on the Goblin. Really leery Larry. Good knockdown. And he gets an injury out of it. Well done. We'll see if it's serious. It is not. both teams with 1 TRR left. He gave up his opportunity to go after this ball and score. He is now playing for the tie. He's got to do something about she sells seashells. And he's, oh, double skulls, had to spend the TRR. Got a good hit out of it this time. I think he's got to dodge out this catcher. I think he's got to risk it. He's got to get in front of number 4. Takes the block. Who did he take it with? Oh, man. He's got to move somebody. He's got 2 players left to try to get in front of this ball carrier. I'm sorry, this receiver. Taking the blocks instead. He's looking to put himself in a better position for future in this, for further down in the season. Gets a stun on Quinoa. He's got to dodge this journeyman now. He's leaving it up to the journeyman. He has to move the journeyman. He has to. I think the journeyman's all that's left too. Yeah, there it is. Gets the journey. Oh boy. All right, gets the journeyman in front of the lineman. All right, there it is. Final turn of this game. What a game it has been. Claffy says, loops it up. Here we go. Irish wristwatch. They can't blitz with the ball carrier. Going for the handoff. Yeah, handoff to the thrower. Good handoff. Thrower's going to move in for the quick pass. He still has the blitz. Yeah, he's going to free up number 4. Oh, man. That's all he needed. Good blitz by the blitzer. Yeah, well done. Now, the number 3 thrower will move forward to do a quick pass to the number 4 lineman. Still has his TRR. If it succeeds, he wins this game. Spends the TRR. Good reception. Irish wristwatch wins this game 1-0. There is still half a turn left. There could very well be a riot. But what a game it has been for 16 turns. Wow. Well done. Holy moly. He did indeed. One player comes back for the neglected of Nuffle. They are hoping for a riot at this point. What a score that was by Wenger. Claffy says this game has been just absolutely epic from both coaches. Indeed, it has. War Horseman's going to have to put some receivers on the line. He's going to have 1, probably 2 players back to receive. If he can get a riot out of this, he can score. SB Beaver says roughly 87,932 dice rolled. Wenger knows it's not over quite yet. Oh, is he going to give up the right wide zone? No. Wow. I was like, yikes. So Wenger screening out the neglected of Nuffle. Neglected of Nuffle, if they get a riot, they'll still blitz down one of these players. I think neglected of Nuffle. No, I don't think they want to put anybody on the line here. They need 3 players in 3 of these 7 spaces here. I think they were fine with having 1 player at center and the other 2 wide. I think they need players to go down pitch. Yeah, good plan to put the blitzer on the line. He's a good potential receiver, especially with sidestep. I don't know if you want a journeyman back to receive. He just has so many journeymen, though. I mean, I would swap these 2 out, probably. And Claffy says he wants to hit trolls, not score. Can he get a riot? No. Extra TRR for Irish wristwatch. It's not going to matter. 1-0 will be the final. Neglected of Nuffle gets an opportunity here to take a couple of blocks. Well, probably just a blitz. No, he'll take a block on the Goblin and then a blitz on someone. Maybe get some SPP on a pass, and that'll be the game. Wow, what a game. Holy moly, that was super fun. Man, super exciting. Good pickup. It looks like he's going to go for the SPP first. Doesn't have to. He's got a 2-die block against this Goblin. Tasty treats for trolls. Tasty treat for trolls. He definitely wants to take these blocks. These are an opportunity for SPP. Also an opportunity to take some of your opponent's players out of the competition, out of the season even. Lifey says he should try to get some, SPP on the permanent player first. Sure. Wow, he goes for a long pass. Are you kidding me? Well done. I salute you, sir. I respect you. Oh my gosh, he's going toward the end zone. Gets KO'd for his trouble. He says 16 turns. I'll tell you how many turns there'll be. The final score, 1-0. Irish Wristwatch will get their second win in this competition. Congratulations. What a fun game. GG's to both coaches. That was super duper fun. GG indeed. You can see both teams had possession of the ball for quite a while. 30 blocks by Irish Wristwatch. But can you believe this Pro Elf team throwing 23 successful blocks? What? They inflicted 1 KO. They inflicted 2 injuries. What? Man, wow, what a game. And look at all the SPP that has been awarded. 14 SPP for Irish Wristwatch, 11 SPP for the neglected of Nuffle. Even if you lost tonight, that is not a bad outcome at all. And so congratulations to both coaches tonight on their performance. It was super fun to watch. It worked out really for both teams. That's a lot of SPP. And you know, you got Irish Wristwatch got a win out of it as well. So they'll be advancing up the leaderboard. I think this catapults them into 3rd place, I believe. But we'll take a look at the schedule before we leave here for the evening. The next game up for the week will be Knee High to Nuffle at Take the Wood, Take the Bad. That is, what is that? That's Chaos Dwarves versus Wood Elves. That'll be Saturday, January 29th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be a live stream. That'll be followed on Sunday by the Pips Pippy Fan Club at Tracksuit Mafia. That is the top table game this week. Number 1 versus number 2? Number 3? I think it's number 2. Tracksuit Mafia, currently undefeated, currently in the top spot, currently the reigning Chaos Cup champions. That'll be Sunday, January 30th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will also be a live stream. A Reptile Dysfunction at Pity the Ghoul. That will be a replay stream. When we stream that is yet to be determined. They're playing on Sunday. It might be, I don't know. It depends on when a Minor Matter and Dead Man's Party play. That has yet to be determined at all. But if they both play on Sunday, then it'll probably be a double header on Monday, and we'll just play them both back to back. So, what a fun game that was. Man, play Blood Bowl. It is super duper fun. It's fun to play. It's fun to watch. I hope you guys had a blast. And we'll see you back here for more Week 3 action here at the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. We'll see you on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.